Cool, okay, so this is, so everyone's on the same page, take 3. Bringing all the drummers together for the recording day, in principle sounds really easy, but then you start to realise that you're going to have 12 months of competition, so you're going to have plenty of drummers, you're going to have the musicians involved, you're going to have all the engineers and guys that work at the studio. We're filming the whole event, we've got so many people taking part, and we're doing it all in one day. It was not easy to plan. Drum Off TV is essentially just an online drumming competition. There are a couple of things that make it unique though. Firstly, and probably most importantly, is the fact that we restricted anybody who wanted to take part to only using 3 instruments. They could only use the kick drum, a snare and a hi-hat for their video entry. This made it easily accessible for anybody to have a go. Anybody can get hold of those 3 basic instruments for a drum kit, and rather than rattling around the toms and going crazy, it's all about focusing on just being a really good beat. The other part of it is to restrict everybody to only 30-second entries. So when you're watching all the videos each month, you're not having to sit through hours of footage to be able to sort of choose your favourite. You can just sit through for 30 seconds, and in that 30 seconds it's focusing the drummer that's taking part into putting their best beat down. And yeah, those 2 elements together, 30 seconds and just the kick, hack, snare, were kind of the main things for the competition, the main things that made it unique and made it work. I was thinking, what can we give as a prize? As a little incentive to get people involved in the competition, and started thinking about, can I get some sort of drum companies involved and give away prizes through them or something like that. But in the end, it was a bit of a eureka moment really. I knew a guy who worked at a studio. He's an incredibly talented guy at a fantastic studio, and I thought, if we can somehow bring all the winning drummers together and create an album, give them an opportunity to record in a studio as part of a sort of collaborative project that they could all get involved in, and rather than give them a brick of sticks or a snare drum or something like that, work on a record together and then give them a cut of the money that we make from selling the record.
My name is Ave Stevenson. I work as a recording engineer and producer out of a studio in West London called Metropolis, recording and mixing various artists who come through here. I love trying to play drums when I can, even though I'm not very good. I love listening to good drummers. I love recording drums. As an engineer and a producer, it's one of the most satisfying things because you get such a different variety of sound. It's also quite a challenge to get something which everyone's happy with and which is right for the song.
There's 3 of us involved in the Drum Off project. There's myself, the guy that runs all the IT stuff, which is Al, and then there's Phil, who does all the video stuff. Although we all kind of muck in with different aspects of the project as and when stuff needs doing. It's just us 3 that run the whole thing. We had a few debates about how we were going to decide the winner, and we decided the best way was just to have a simple vote. Anybody who came to the site could pick a video that they thought was the best, and at the end of the month, the video that picked up the most votes, they won.